it's Tina. Today is Sunday, so it's laundry day, and I really haven't given any thought to dinner. But I still have a family to feed. So I've got to throw something in. And this is where the Instant Pot comes in handy. Now, I myself am doing a little bit of a potato reset. And the reason I'm doing that is I found potatoes really cheap. They also had bags of salad really cheap. So the potatoes were 3 pounds for $1. So I picked up 15 bags. That's 45 pounds of potatoes. They also had bags of salad for $1, and that's a 12-ounce size. So I got about 10 of those. So myself, I'm going to be eating potatoes and salad for quite a while. And the reason why I'm doing that, for those of you who have been following me, I set myself a goal of 30 pounds to lose in 2017. And I've lost 35. I have 1 month to go, that's the month of December, and I'd really like to push and just see how much more I can lose by the end of the year. Now, I had a few months right in the middle of the year where I struggled, and I was eating compliant by the McDougall program. However, I have a weakness for bread, and I would munch on crackers. My family likes to have saltines with soup, and since I make a lot of soup, they were eating saltines, and I cannot say no. Once I start eating them, I've got to eat half a package. So I would have 3 pounds that I would lose and gain, lose and gain, lose and gain for about 3 months at a time. And so right in the middle of the year, I don't feel like I was losing as much as I could have. So I'm going to do this really push through December just to see how much more I can lose to make up for time I feel that I lost, now that I am being a little more stricter with my diet. I have bread occasionally, and I don't see anything wrong with that. And Dr. McDougall doesn't see anything wrong with that. So long as I stay away from those saltines, because that is a trigger food for me, and I've recognized that it is a trigger food for me, and I have my daughter that tells me, no, you can't have them. She's giggling in the background. So anyway, back to dinner. I didn't plan anything, and that's where keeping your pantry and your refrigerator stocked really comes in handy. It's because sometimes, spur of the moment, you've got to throw a dinner together, and it's got to taste good, and it's got to be nutritious. And sometimes it's not just you've got to feed. You know, if it was just me, I'd throw some potatoes in and I would be done, and I'd be fine with that. But my family wants some variety and they want food. Okay? So, I had some spinach that I got on sale. It was just about to expire and starting to wilt a little. I got it at a reduced price, and so I snagged it. Now, in this house, we don't waste. We take advantage of everything we can. So what I did is I took that spinach and I just whirled it around in my food processor to chop it up really good. I also threw a little bit of this fresh parsley in to give it just an extra flavor and nutrients. Parsley is really good for you as well. And I'm going to put this down in my Instant Pot. And that's going to give me my greens. Well, my family, their greens, because I'm not going to eat it. I'm going to be eating potatoes and salad. So this is going to be a good base, all chopped up here. We know that spinach is the healthiest of the greens, and we like to get as much of it in as we can. On that sale I was mentioning, they also had these baby carrots for $1 a bag. So I've got probably 4 or 5 of these bags in the fridge. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a whole bag of these in. Okay. I've also got some mushrooms already sliced, so let's throw some of those in. Yeah, my daughter will love that. My husband will. Mushrooms are good for vitamin D, or so they tell us. And everybody needs a little bit more vitamin D, especially in the winter. You hear her in the background. Hey! Peanut gallery! Everybody's got a picky eater, right? I think that just comes with the territory. All right, I've got a rice mixture here. And it's quinoa and wild rice and brown rice and rice. And I don't know what the little brown, right, it looks like some kind of other seed or grain or rice, I don't know. Anyway, it was a mixture. And I keep them in my cute little jars on the counter shelf over there because I just think it's cute. So I'm going to put a cup of that in. Oh, let's put 2. Live large. Put 2 cups. Then we've got some of this lentil trio, and there's red, black, and green lentils. Get our extra protein. And I love lentils. And if you don't have a mixture like this, just throw in some green ones, whatever you've got on hand. And let's do a cup of that. Now for our spices, let's get our measuring, because I know some of you people just don't like that I don't measure. So let's see. That's half a tablespoon. Half a tablespoon of chili powder. Give it a little bit of zing, a little flavor. And then this is my no salt mixture. It's garlic and herb. And basically, this is just like Mrs. Dash. It's just a generic version. And I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of that, because that is the bulk of my seasoning for this mix. And it's just a bunch of herbs and spices. And if you don't have a mixture like this, put in some, I don't know, oregano and garlic and maybe some celery seed and some paprika. Let's see what else. Onion, black pepper, basil, rosemary, marjoram, savory, and celery seed. Oh, and carrot. All of that's in there. So it's just a nice, well-rounded herb blend. Now, we have 3 cups of dried products, plus our vegetables. So let's put 4 cups of water, shall we? Actually, because of the lentils may take a little more, let's do 5. Just to be safe. Okay. Stir it all up. How well can you see that? Doesn't that look good? Always check your seal. Make sure it's good and tight. Set it to closed for your venting. Come on, 7 o'clock. There we go.
You broke it.
Manual, it's already on 22. Let's take it to 20, and that should be good. So it'll come up to pressure, it'll cook, it'll go back to low, and it'll sit until family's ready to eat. And for us, that's right between around 5:15. And whenever they get hungry, then that'll be ready for them. And I don't make them eat if they are not hungry. My daughter is 14 years old, and I am making it a point to teach her good eating habits. I can't always control what she eats because she's at school and her options are limited. But I can teach her to have a healthy relationship with food. She eats when she's hungry, and if she's not hungry, she can wait until she is hungry. The food will be there in the Instant Pot warm when she's ready, just so long as she does eat. That's all I care. All right, have a good night. Try this out, see if it works for you.